Hi, I'm Abimaro. I'm a singer-songwriter and a music leader.
Hi, I'm Alice. I'm a singer-songwriter based in London. Well, we went on tour together, so we were sitting in a cafe one time. We used to meet up every month or so, was it?
Yeah.
And just catch up and then just encourage each other. And we were having a coffee one time, and I think it was you said, oh, I've just met this guy who's just organised his own tour.
Yeah, he'd organised a world tour actually. He'd gone all around the world. And I was like, Als, we can do that. Shall we do it? And maybe not go around the world for now, but go around the UK and maybe a few other places. And so we were just like, let's do it. And Als was like, yeah.
And then that was it. And then we spent the next 2 months preparing and getting all the merch together and trying to find venues and working our socks off really to make it happen.
Yeah.
And practicing a lot for many days. And we pulled it together.
Yeah. So how did we book the tour? So we worked well. We kind of did quite different things. We kind of used a mixture of our contacts and people that we knew in different places, in cool places, and also we also just did some kind of blank emailing and calling, to be honest. And it was kind of a mixture of those two things.
Yeah. We just kind of hit all our contacts in all the areas where we wanted to go. And yeah, we did some cold contacting in some venues that we wanted to go to.
Yeah.
And put it all out there and then waited to see what came back, really.
Yeah.
And we got a great response, didn't we?
We got a really good response, and I think one of the main things was we kind of, because I was coming with my contact kind of list and Alice come with her contact list, it was really interesting when we basically just listed, like we spent a couple hours listing everyone who we thought could help us or could do something with us or point us onto someone else. And I think we really wanted to focus on house gigs. We thought that was probably the best way that we could fill up our tour was with house gigs and venue gigs. So making it something that was a combination of both, so that in a place where we might not have a big following, we could have a contact in their house, in their front room, and they could invite their friends. So kind of basing it on a bit of a so-far kind of sounds thing, plus in venues as well.
Yeah, and that was great because if we had one contact, it meant that they brought all their friends and then we were sharing our resources, but also they were helping us and filling the room with guests, so it was perfect, really.
Yeah, we actually had a really good example of a cold kind of an email where we didn't know anyone at all, and we were capitalising on the fact that we were two women who were doing something, touring together, who were supporting each other rather than being in competition. We were both individual artists supporting each other, and we found out about this amazing coffee shop which is run by 3 women in Germany who were just amazing. Like it just sounded like a really good fit, and we just contacted them randomly, and they were one of our first kind of people overseas to say, yeah, sure, we'd love to have you come and join us for this gig. So that was an example of just looking at what is a USP about what we were doing, how does that fit into someone that we don't know but could kind of jump on board with our vision. In our emails to people to kind of tell them about the tour, which was called Shadow Sessions, we basically we made sure that we hit on a few things, so our names, what we do, where we're from, and what the point of the tour was, kind of why we were doing it, what made us different or unique, but kept it quite short and concise because I hate receiving long emails. So we wanted to do quite short, and then we put links to our music. I think we put links to actually maybe one song. I think we chose kind of our best song each, and we put a link to that, and then we attached a press release to it as well. So we attached a longer document with more detail. Someone wanted to kind of be like, okay, let me find out a little bit more about these guys.
With photos, so the press release had a photo of each of us as well that they could use if they wanted.